All right, so we have our core and conditioning today. Everything is body weight. We have a full body circuit, again focusing on core and conditioning that we're going to run through 3 times. But we're going to get ourselves warmed up first. So 10 jumping jacks, whether you want to do 10 high impact or 10 low, totally up to you. Once you have done 10 jumping jacks, we're going to alternate 10 front lunges. Keep the lunge nice and small, just warming up those hips, knees, and ankles. So you don't need to get the back knee right down to the floor, but I still want you to keep that tall posture. So eyes are up, core is engaged. Once you have done 10, so 5 lunges on the left, 5 on the right, we will do leg swings front and back. If you need to hold on to something for balance, not a problem. Hold on to a wall, the back of a chair. Still get your eyes onto a focal point. Still keep those abs nice and tight and just swing the arms with the leg. We'll do 10 swings on each leg. Once you have done your 10 swings, we're going to come down onto the floor. High plank or push-up position. So we're on our hands, we're on our toes. I'm all over the place today. We're going to do a spider climb with a rotation. Now, if you find coming right down onto the floor too challenging, you can do this with your hands elevated. So find a coffee table, a staircase, a chair, whatever you've got, workout bench. So come down onto the hands, onto your toes. Step one foot nice and wide. Open up towards the ceiling. Step that foot back. Same thing, other side. Eyes are going to follow the hand to the ceiling. Opening up through the shoulder, chest, and the hip. You're going to do 10 rotations total. So 5 on the left, 5 on the right. And once you have done your 10, stay down in your plank position. And we'll finish off with either 10 plank toe taps or 10 plank jacks. So either jump or step the feet out to the side for 10, and then come on up. And we will rock and roll. All right, so everything is body weight. 35 seconds on, we're gonna take a 10-second break between each move, and we're gonna run through this circuit 3 times total. So we're actually gonna start with jumping jacks, just like how we did in the warm-up. High impact or low. We're then going into some front lunges. Because we are going body weight, I want you to move a little bit quicker, still with good form. You're gonna need a mat. We've got some push-up variations. We've got some core work in there, and we do have burpees as well. So to make the burpees easier, get those hands off the floor. Find a chair, coffee table, workout bench, staircase. The higher the hands are off the floor, the easier your burpee is going to get. All right, I've got 35 seconds. We're gonna start with those jumping jacks, just like how we did in the warm-up. So I want you to get those hands right up and overhead, keeping your eyes up. Abs are always engaged. And remember, you can always drop down to a low impact as well. Still getting the hands right overhead. We've got about 15 seconds left. And then we're going to alternate those front lunges. Again, don't worry about the depth of the lunge. Focus a little bit more on speed. And if you can get speed and depth, then that's a bonus. Perfect, so we're going to alternate that front lunge. You got that 10-second rest. Take 1 or 2 nice big deep breaths, and we're going to rock and roll. You ready? Forward and back. So again, eyes are up. Find something to stare at in front of you. Keep those abdominals nice and tight. Drop the back knee down as much as you can towards the floor. Pushing the floor away with that front foot to bring the feet back together. Nice work. 10 seconds left. We're going to hit the deck for tricep push-ups, either from the knees or the toes. You can also elevate your hands off the floor to make them easier. Good. So I need your hands right underneath the shoulders like 2 pillars. So knees, toes, or elevate the hands. Pop it up, drop the chest straight down. Now we're going to keep those elbows in nice and tight and then push away. Don't let the elbows flare out to the side. Keep your eyes down on the floor. Keeping your back nice and flat. Hips square to the mat. And again, abs are nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes here as well. It will help you with the push-up. And when the timer goes, we're gonna just drop and roll over onto our back. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do some bicycles. Hands behind the head, knees come up. Push your back down into the floor. Elbows are opposite knee. So elbows opposite knee, and then switch. Keep it nice and controlled. Smaller legs will be easier. Bigger legs, more of a challenge. Keeping those shoulders up. Good, and seeing if you can get the elbow to touch the knee. You got it. Once we are done our bicycles, we're gonna flip back over into our plank position. Mountain climbers are coming up next. You got it, perfect. Flip it over. Now you can elevate your hands here as well if you want to make the mountain climbers a bit easier. Everybody's gonna run it for as long as you can, and then take it down to the step if you need to. So I want you to run these legs as long as you can for the 35 seconds, and then when you need to take a break, step it out. Keep those shoulders over the wrist, eyes are on the floor. Watch that your butt does not start creeping up towards the ceiling. Get those hips down. You got it. Come on, 10 seconds. And then we're gonna stand back up. We're gonna go back to some jumping jacks, but we're gonna switch our hands. Woo, heart rate up. All right, so rather than bringing the hands overhead, we're gonna bring them out in front. They're called seal jacks. So, out and in. Feel free to clap your hands, but we're still gonna keep our eyes up. Abs are nice and tight. I want you to open those arms up as much as you can. Low impact, right here. You got it. Again, moving the body as quickly as we can, getting that heart rate up. 10 more seconds, and then we're back down on our mat. Good old-fashioned regular push-ups coming up next. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo. Remember, knees or toes. You can elevate your hands to make them easier. So get your hands a little wider than the shoulders. Pop it up. Drop that chest down. Come on up. So your elbows are going to flare out a little bit, more like a 45 degrees. And then you're going to push away from the floor. Eyes are on the floor. I want you to pull that belly button up into the spine. Squeeze your butt. Drop down to the knees if you need to. I only need 10 more seconds. We're gonna roll it over, and we're gonna do a double crunch for those abs. In 4, 3, 2, there it is, good, roll it over. Hands behind the head, bring those feet off the floor, and we're gonna bring knees and elbows together. So come into a ball, and then release. Drive your back down into the mat. Use this exercise to help catch your breath. Get your breathing back under control a little bit. Nice. Good. See if you can get your knees and elbows to touch. And when the timer goes, we're going to stand up. We're going to alternate a reverse lunge next. Ah, there it is. Come on up, grab water whenever you need it. So just like we did with the front lunge, we're going to now go to the back. So step back, feet together. So don't worry about getting the back knee right down to the floor. I want you to focus a bit more on your speed, still keeping that nice tall posture. You got it, you got it. Nice, moving as quickly as you can through those feet. Push the floor away with those legs to bring your feet back together. I only need 5 more seconds. And then we got everybody's favorite. We got that burpee coming up next. Woo! Nice. So remember, can elevate your hands off the floor for that burpee. You can jump the feet. You can step the feet. Here we go, hands come down. Good, so abs are nice and tight. Keep your abs. Keep your eyes on the floor. Good. Remember, elevate the hands. Drop it down. Step it back. Step it in. Stand it up. Lots of options. I need about 10 more seconds, and then we're back to the top. All we need to do is rinse and repeat 2 more times. That's it. Come on, one more rep. All right, you ready for those jumping jacks? Good old-fashioned jacks, just like we did in the warm-up. High impact or low. Woo! Here it is. Get those hands right up and overhead. Eyes are up. Abs are nice and tight. Do as many as you can, high impact. Drop it down when you need to. Moving as quickly as you can through the arms and legs. You got this. Come on. 15 seconds. That's it. We're going to go back to those front lunges. Woo. Heart rate is up. That's it. 5 more seconds. Come on. Woo. Nelly. All right. Front lunges. Alternating left and right legs. Again, focusing on speed. Here we go. Step. So you may find that you just don't lunge as far forward so that you can get the speed. Pushing the floor away with that front foot. Keep your eyes up. Keep those abs nice and tight for me. I need about 15 more seconds. We are back to those tricep push-ups next. Either on the floor or elevate your hands onto a workout bench, a staircase, a coffee table, whatever you have. In 3, 2. All right, let's hit the deck. Remember, I need the hands right under the shoulders. We're gonna keep those arms tight to the ribs. Hit the deck. Here we go. Drop that chest down, push away from the floor. Keep those abs tight, squeeze your butt. Keep your back nice and flat like a table. I do not care how low you get to the floor. Work within a range, it's good for you. Take a break, take a pause. Do 1 rep, take another pause, drop to the knees. Good. Just make sure your butt's not working its way up towards the ceiling. I need 5 more seconds. We roll it over for our bicycles. Woo! Man, oh man. I'm having a hard time catching my breath today. Flip it over. Hands behind the head. Get those feet up. Elbow to opposite knee. Keep your back pushed down into the floor. Make those legs as big or as small as you need to. You got it. So if you need to make it easier, keep the legs smaller, but still keep those shoulders up and back pushed down. Nice. I need about 10 more seconds. When that timer goes, we get to flip it over, and we're gonna go into our mountain climbers. You can run it, you can step it, you can elevate the hands if you need to. Perfect. Flip. So my challenge for you is to run the mountain climber for as long as you can. All right, pop it up. Here we go. Run it out, even if it's just like for 5 seconds, and then drop it down if you need to. It's taking those small little moments to kind of push yourself just a little bit so that you can push those boundaries and get stronger. Nice. 10 seconds left. And then we get to stand back up. We're gonna go into our steel jacks. You got it, come on, in 4, 3, 2, and relax. Woo. All right, these are the ones where you can clap it out if you want to. We got 3 seconds. You can jump it, you can step it. Here we go. Good, so arms are coming out about parallel to the floor. Still keeping your eyes up and abs nice and tight. Remember, low impact is here. We're still moving as quickly as we can through the arms and legs, no matter if you're jumping or not. 15 seconds. We hit the deck. Regular push-ups coming up next. That's it. Come on, keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo. Regular push-ups. Hands a little wider. Elbows will come out on about a 45 as you drop the chest down between the hands. You ready? Pop it up. Drop that chest down. Good. Tighten up the core. Squeeze your butt. Eyes are on the floor. Nice. Keeping your hips square to the mat. Elevate those hands if you need to. Find a workout bench. Coffee table, staircase. They all work. Nice. 10 more seconds. We roll it over. We have that double crunch coming up. In 4, 3, 2, pull, flip, hands behind the head. Get those feet up and off the floor again. We're gonna bring elbows and knees together. We're gonna come into our ball. So bring everything in, hold for a second, and then release and pull it in. Good, so if you can get the elbows and knees to meet, driving that belly button down into the floor. Nice work. When the timer goes, we get to stand up, get your mat out of the way, and we have our alternating reverse lunges. Again, moving as quickly as we can through the legs. We're gonna get that heart rate back up a little bit. Nice. There it is. Come on up. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Mat out of the way. Reverse lunges. Again, quick feet. Here we go. Lunge. Lunge. Drop that back knee down as much as you can towards the floor. Keep those eyes up. Abs are always nice and tight. You got it. Nice. Now, if you want to take this up a notch, what you can do is more of a hop. And this is going to get your heart rate up just a little bit further. If you want, just throwing that option out there. Good. Woo. You ready for burpees? Round 2. All right, we got 5 seconds. Elevate those hands if you need to. Ready, set, here we go. Eyes are on the floor, keep those abs tight. Elevate the hands if you need to, come on. Make it work for you, but it also has to challenge you at the same time. Do not make this too easy. Do not just coast through. 15 seconds, come on. And then, one more round. Last 10, almost there. Woo, 3, 2, 1. All right, ready for our last round? This is it. Jumping jacks, high impact or low. Woo. Here we go. Get those hands up. Eyes are up. Re-engage those abs, come on. You know this is your last round. Let's give it your all. Let's leave nothing on the table when we're done. Good. Do as many high impact as you can. Drop it down if you need to. 15 seconds, that's it. We have our front lunges coming up next. That's it, come on, 5 seconds, you got this. Woo. I need some water. Lunges. Alternating to the front. Here we go. Step. Good. Find that focal point for the eyes. Re-engage those core muscles again. Drop that back knee as much as you can. Push the floor away with that front foot. You got it. Come on. I only need 15 more seconds. We're going to hit the deck. Tricep push-ups are coming up next. Remember, you can elevate the hands if you need to. I know they're more challenging, so do what you can. Woo. All right, hit the deck with me. Elevate your hands if you need to, but get those hands right under the shoulders. In 3, 2, here we go. Drop straight down. You should feel your arms grazing the ribs as you lower towards the mat. Eyes are on the floor. Abs are tight. Butt is tight. Hips are square. You got it. Drop to the knees if you need to. 15 seconds. Come on. And then we get to roll it over. Bicycles are coming up next. Woo! Take that pause at the top if you need it. 5 seconds. Come on. Can you do one more rep? Let's go. Oh, flip. Hands behind the head. Get those knees up. Lift the shoulders. Elbow to opposite knee. Keeping that back down. See if you can get the elbow and knee to touch. Make the legs as big or as small as you need to. Just try not to take a break. You can slow it down. You can make it smaller. Slowing it down can make it harder though, as it heads up. And then when the timer goes, we get to flip over. One more time with those mountain climbers. You can run it, you can step it. Elevate those hands if you need to. Good. But again, here's my challenge. I want you to run those feet for as long as you can, even if it's just 5 seconds. You ready? Here it is. Run those knees in. Back flat, hips down. Come on. Do not let your butt creep up into the air. Get those hips down. Keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. You got this. Come on. You know this is the last time. You got to do it. 15 seconds. Good. Once we're done our mountain climbers, we get to pop it back up. We have our seal jacks coming up next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Man, oh man. All right, get ready to clap it out in front. Sometimes it makes things easier. Here we go. You got it. Get those eyes up. Don't look at your feet. Open up those arms as much as you can. Nice. I want you to jump for as long as you can, even if it's like 3 or 4. And then pop it down if you need to. Good. I only need 15 seconds. Woo, push-ups are next. We're almost there. Come on. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Keep going. Woo, so remember, hands a little wider. Elbows are going to come out on about a 45-degree angle. Elevate those hands if you need to. Drop that chest down between the hands. Push away from the floor. Squeeze that butt. Pull that belly button in. Keep the hips square, eyes down. Good. Do 1 rep, take a pause. Do another rep. Elevate those hands if you need to. Come on. You got it. I need 15 seconds. We get to roll it over. Double crunch coming up next. Almost there. Come on. We've only got 3 moves left. 4 seconds. 1 more rep. Let's go. Woo. Flip. All right. Hands behind the head. Let's get those feet up. We're going to come into our ball. Knees and elbows together. And release. Good. See if you can get the knees and elbows to touch. Think of tucking that tailbone under. Driving your belly button into the mat. Using those abdominals to lift the shoulders and to pull those knees in. Good. We have our alternating reverse lunges coming up next. We're down to our last 2 moves. Woo. There it is. Come on up. All right, so reverse lunges, and then everybody's favorite, the burpee to finish off. All right, you ready? Here we go. So remember, you can lunge it back. If you want to take it up a notch, remember we can add that little hop. So now you've got 2 choices to finish this workout off with. Choose your medicine. Make it challenge you. You got it, come on. I only need 15 more seconds. We're gonna finish with those burpees. High impact or low. Elevating the hands if you need to. 5 more seconds, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I need 35 more seconds, that's it. You ready to do these burpees? Let's push hard right to the end. Here we go. Jump or step those feet back, come on up. Eyes are on the floor. Keep those abs nice and tight. Elevate the hands if you need to. Take an extra second at the top, then do another rep. Come on, 15 seconds, let's go. Last 10, almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Nice work. Walk it off, grab some water. Job well done. Take some time, drink more water, stretch it out, walk it out, get your heart rate to come down, breathing back under control. Job well done, and I'm gonna see you in the next workout.